So Perez, Diaz, Diesel, Novakovic, Claypool, Dentato and Perbrick.
Set.
Top three going through automatically here. Diesel hurdling nicely then. Diaz following him. What about Dentato? Very strong second place behind. An excellent win for Diesel. Loves that, great reception, and quite obviously the Austrian contingent knowing that he's their man to watch. Blue bib, that means he's the European Under-20 leader this year as well. More than 0.2 of a second is always a fantastic margin in sprint hurdling. Joe Perbrick got the third place. Diaz for the moment, along with Novakovic, still with a possibility of qualifying with 2 more heats remaining, Phil Mitchell. This is now, let's say, the third of the gold medal contenders that we've seen, but that's all up for debate.
Yes, I'm sure when we have a look at the replay, we'll see Enzo Diesel really having a fantastic run from gun to tape. And a 13.13 clocking with just over the legal 2.0 metres per second wind limit, 2.3. I'll tell you what, if that had been a legal win, I think Diesel would have been, well, just only a shade slower, really. He's got a 13.11 to his name, so he is quite the prohibitive favourite, and that really does put down a marker that he's going to be the man to beat in this men's 110 metres hurdles. Just operating at just a slightly higher gear than everybody else in that race. Just look at the difference between the Austrian and the men around him, including Dentato, Diaz.
Set.
Weimar, the man in form, 13.30, and Weimar indeed out, the quickest. He's really out. Okaluku gets himself wrapped around the hurdles, but there's no stopping Weimar at the moment. He's putting a huge distance between himself and the rest of the field. Ross and Velko, I should say Stefko, battle for second place. I think Stefko just comes through for second place, just beating Ross, who was included after his appeal, having pulled up in the early heat when his block slipped. Ross does get through to the semi-finals. But Badji, well, that's a bit of a surprise. Badji's not going to make it through as a fastest non-automatic qualifier. Let's look at that race again.
Wow, the determination, you can see it there on the look of the face of Rasmus Weimar. He was one of the athletes who was here last year in Jerusalem, accustomed, acclimatized, and can afford to very much cool down in the shade in the last part of that race. And the Italian taking evasive action, as you said, it wrapped around the hurdle, but Weimar, nothing was stopping him. He's here along with his brother Kasperi last year. I think Rasmus sole one of the duo this year, but very much a year older and has grown in terms of technique and other ways to experience. Coming here, same sort of situation. A number of the athletes staying in the same hotel as well. You know, the kind of the minor details. Yeah, again, sorry though to see that sort of sight for Okaluko, Daniel Elise Okaluko, another who came in this with high hopes. 13.81 time this year.
But Weimar's time adjusted from the unofficial 13.20 to 13.21. The win just over the legal limit for records. It's the fastest time he's ever run. Holds the Finnish national under-20 record at 13.30. So really classy performance there from Weimar. He looks like the one man so far who can challenge Enzo Diesel, who we saw run away with that previous heat.
Yeah, and well, Finnish athletics is another federation, another nation which is having a